So I'm sitting here. I've had a few days of just me here, and the wife and kids will be back tonight. But I'm bored, not doing anything, and watching YouTube videos and things, just different stuff. Just some interesting things. There's a guy on there. He's got a big following called Tommy G. He goes around like just showing you what's it like to hang with the gang of such and such on Fifth Street in California, and to prostitution, how behind the scenes, just in other things too, not just like some of the worst, but recommended video, this and that, and then I'm some of the latest crypto scams and taking money from people video. Hey, you might like this, and I'm like, okay, well, hold on, wait a minute. I was definitely out there blowing my nose a couple times. If you have an issue, here's a tissue on your upper lip. And so I started watching some of the Crypto King. They're calling this 20-something-year-old kid in Canada who allegedly took $40 million from a total of 150 people, which obviously a couple of those people must have had a lot of money. If you can get 40 million from 150 people. And there was a group of 3 or maybe 4, and this name Sandeep Gupta comes up, and he was renting a house to the kid, and $4,500 a month he was charging him, but it gave him lawyers and advice and all kinds of stuff. So you look up, I'm like, well, let me look up that name, because that sounds familiar to me. Sandeep Gupta. And then I think I put crypto after that. Crypto. And there's a Sandeep Gupta founder, Blockchain Ultra Ventures. And what is that? Web3, Metaverse, NFTs, DeFi, DApps, or DApps, blockchain, cryptocurrency. Contact Sandeep for services. Corporate training, management consulting, IT. So it's interesting, right? Okay. But, it's one of these things where you start a channel and somehow people, they have to get the word out that you're this whiz kid. I bought a Lambo, I bought a Porsche, I got to look at my house. Again, he's renting a house from this Sandeep guy. But no one knows he's renting it. I guess they think it's his house. So, one thing leads to another. Hey, this kid's making a lot of money. Look what he's done for himself. He's only 22 years old at the time. And, well, I want to invest some money. Yeah, all right, give him $75K. And they seem to want cash mostly. Like most of the money that is being given to them, people are delivering in cash. This guy's out of Canada, by the way. This was taking place in Canada. Although I think investors in more than just Canada may have got screwed. And they got basically busted, bankruptcy, it was another Sam Bankman-Fried kind of a thing. And, the kid's, he was on probation, whatever, they're investigating. He's out traveling the world, spending money like there's no tomorrow, but he says, I don't have any more money. I got beat up. Look, they took me for 3 days. They bloodied me up. Look at my face. I mean... I think the biggest thing, like when it comes, it's like, well, this guy's keys. What do? They invest your money in crypto. They make all these returns. They're registered with the SEC or the one up in Canada. They just put it on their website that they are, but they're not really. Anybody that does an ounce of research could, figure this out, but the average person's not going to. The website looks legit. I mean, they're texting you or somehow this is what your investment has turned into. Your $75,000 is now worth $450,000. Oh my gosh. I don't want to take it out. Let it keep going. Yeah. Just like all the Ponzi scams of crypto. So that was one of them. The moral of this story is I don't think you're going to find somebody living that lifestyle that's going to invest your money for you. They show you that lifestyle to get you hooked in on that. Oh, that kid's only 27 years old. He's living like that. Damn, I've been working for 30 years. I'm struggling. I got $70K, saved up, but damn, it took me forever to save that. Shit, one lady, I'm just going to get $100K additional mortgage on my house, loan on the house. She did. And she's like, Dad, because her dad told her about it. Like, oh, you should do this. Dad, I just feel weird. I just dropped $100,000 in cash to like a guy's house. I just feel really weird about this, Dad. I don't know. I just feel really bad. Oh, it's going to be fine. He lost $250K. She lost $100K. And this little bastard's out doing these little videos, live streams of him still living the life. Basically, it's almost like he's on the run. Well, if I was on the run, I wouldn't be live streaming. Got all this money somehow. Well, I'm a good day trader. I day trade. Yeah, you're day trading, all right. You're trading their money out of their hands into your hands and spending it. He didn't trade any of the money, basically. He just spent it. And he had a little crew. One of them got like 9 months or 6 months in jail. The other guy lives in some other, the Dubai or somewhere. Again, just this effing scam. They don't know what they're doing. They're not traders. They're just taking your money. It's a Ponzi. And anyone asks for their money back, they got to take from the new people to give them a little. So look, yeah, we got some. Look, here's some of your profit back. Oh, okay. I'd pacify some of them, but then it was like, hey, I need more back now. You said I got 800K in there. I want to take some of that out. Oh, and then they stop talking to you. So if you think you're going to find somebody online living that lifestyle, and is going to invest in me, I'll invest your money for you. And that's been going on for a while. That's been going on for a while, and I don't do that. People have asked me to do it before, and I'm like, no, I don't want to have to get the right licensing. I don't want to be responsible if the market takes a huge shit and I've got your money and I just lost, 30% of your money. I don't want to feel that. I don't want to feel what that feels like. And so I don't want, I never got into anything like that where I'm going to JSNIP, investment service. Nope, not happening. So then there's this other type of scam where it's the dating sites. Many, many dating sites. And it doesn't matter if you're a girl or a guy, they could get you either way. And they'll go as far as hire a real person as a model because it's always texting back and forth, messaging, this and that. Well, I want to see you. Send me a video. Let's do a live. Okay, how about tomorrow at 6? I've got like about 10 minutes I can. Oh, okay. And they hire a girl. And it's the girl they've been sending you pictures of because it's like a nice looking girl. So when you see her, it's the same pictures they've been sending you of. So they hired her to take a bunch of her pictures, and then they just share them amongst all the scammers, and they flood out all these dating sites with this chick, give her different names and everything. And then you think you're talking to them, and then finally, when and they don't usually just do it for anybody. Like if you were sending them money or investing in their crypto scam, which I'll get into in a minute, they'll take the time. Okay, pay her. A few $100 to get over and do a live stream for 10 minutes and talk to this guy. And then they see, oh my God, that's her. That's the girl out of the pictures. We're talking right now. Like I'm asking her questions. She's talking. It's not just some pre-recorded thing. Okay. All right. Like this is legit. Okay. Hey, all right, sweetie. I'll talk to you later. Okay. Bye. Oh, gosh, he really likes me. You fat slob, 400-pounder. She doesn't like you. She likes your money. But they play on people's emotions. You could be ugly, you could be pretty, you could be fat, you could be skinny, you could be whatever. Doesn't matter. If you're playing their game, they like you. And what they do, hey, I've been making, they'll message you, hey, I've been making incredible returns on this thing I started doing recently. A friend of mine showed me. It's investment in crypto. Got a whole website. You just sign in, and it's like you send crypto over there, and it just turns into more. Like it's amazing. I made, I put in $1,000 a month ago. I'm already up 4,000 in 1 month. But you've been talking with this person a little bit. Okay. Yeah, send me the link. They send you a link to an exchange that looks totally legit, but it's called, jabroni-exchange.com. You don't know any better. You don't care about a website name. You have no idea if this is legit or a scam. You don't even think in your mind, should I search online, is this exchange a scam? And then type in that, nope, I'm just going to go there, sign up, and it name, password, everything, text your phone, okay, yeah, okay, send in some Bitcoin or crypto, and we're going to put it in our automatic trade system, and we're going to make you some money. And you do it, and you log in, and you look at your little dashboard. Holy shit, it's been a week, I'm up 15%. Oh, man. You're not taking that out yet. Let it grow. I don't want to take it out because if I take it out, that's less in there. That's going to make it grow. So I need to leave it in. That's always the key. Leave it in. Don't touch it. 3 or 4 weeks later, oh my gosh, I'm up, whatever the number, $15,000. Holy crap. I've tripled my money. Time to take some out. Again, totally legit looking exchange. Withdraw. Here's my Exodus crypto wallet address for that coin. I'm taking it out. Transaction complete. Okay, it may take a few minutes. I'm waiting. Don't get the money, the crypto. Go back to the website, the exchange, click, there's the transaction. You click on the transaction, it pulls up a page that shows you all the crypto transactions of that coin, except it's their fake crypto transaction website showing you a fake transaction that never is real. So if you set yourself Bitcoin, it takes you to a fake Bitcoin transaction website that they control, that when you hit withdraw, it sends it over there like, oh yeah, we did it. It's on the crypto, the blockchain. No, it's not. It's fake. You go to a real blockchain, scanner website and put in that address, that transaction, it doesn't exist because it's all fake. So you've given them crypto. They've pretended to make you profit with just fake, fake charts and lines going up and down. Look at how it's all fake. It was all completely fake. And you got screwed. So, my eyes tearing up. The bad eye. It is, it is slightly, just ever so slightly. I wake up, okay, I think it's just a sliver better than it was yesterday. And a sliver better than the day before. So, and I still got my little eye drops, prescription eye drops they gave me, which I just used a little while ago. So that, so that was a scam. And, and then another thing that I usually tell people this anyways as part of like, hey, when you're trying to be safe and secure in crypto, never, ever, ever. Because I saw another video, and the guy was talking to a guy that did SIM swaps and basically paid for data dumps of hacked websites that got your information because they want your email, they want your phone number, they want your password on some other website that got, hacked because they know the average person will continue using the same effing password for everything. So if they happen to have a Coinbase account, then we know they got crypto probably. It's worth paying an extra fee to some of these other hack groups to get us more information so we can do a SIM card swap. And they actually have people on the inside of these phone companies. Like I told you long ago, I knew they did. Who could get your little PIN number when you call in? Yeah, my PIN number is 1234. What kind of idiot has a password of 1234? Remind me to change my password tonight when we get home. Spaceballs. So there's people on the inside that were getting paid huge numbers because the person or persons they were cleaning out had some pretty big crypto sitting on there in their wallets on the exchanges, like Coinbase, for example. And they said the way we could figure out if these email addresses that we knew got taken over here, we could run them over with a script basically on Coinbase. New account. Yes, new account. What's your email address? Submit. Oh, sorry, that email address is taken. We got a live one. That means the email address exists inside of Coinbase. Okay, next step. Now let's get ready for a SIM swap. Who do we got on the inside at AT&T or Verizon or whoever? Oh, we got so-and-so. Okay, they do the SIM swap. And it's just a giant criminal enterprise. So the key takeaways, again, this is not anything new to me, but it might be to you. Two-factor authentication. They technically consider an additional measure of being two-factor is sending your cell phone a text message for extra security. Please enter the number we just text messaged you. Okay, now you can log in. Okay. Technically, that's kind of two-factor. Real two-factor authentication is something like the Google Authenticator, or there's a YubiKey encryption thing. They have a little USB device, YubiKey, and then what was the other one? There was another one. It was a red one. I can't think of the name of it. But Google Authenticator is one. And then again, the YubiKey is another one. They do the same thing. So when you have that enabled, these hackers can't really get your account unless they've got your email and your password you've used for your email. And if they do a SIM swap and you use Gmail or any other nonsense deep state email systems, those are allowed to be reset, the email password, through your phone. And if they SIM swap you with their insider, now they've got your phone, and that text message comes through from Gmail saying, hey, we noticed you couldn't log in, you want to change your password, and you didn't know your password, so here's the code to put in, blah, blah, blah. Okay, now they've changed your Google password, Gmail, because they SIM swapped you. So now they can log into, say, Coinbase, and oh, this guy's got two-factor authentication. Shit. Well, we can disable that. It will take a day or two to completely go through, and then we can log in and take all their shit. And hopefully they won't be any wiser within the next 24 to 48 hours that something's happening with their account, because we're in their email, and as soon as the email comes in, we just delete it so that you, with your own device at home, can't see that we're actually in your email right now. But then all of a sudden, your email quits working at home because they've changed your password on Gmail. You still don't know what happened. Your phone's not working right. Don't know what happened there. You don't recognize it's SIM swap. My phone's no service. I don't know what's going on. I call the phone company. Yeah, you called in yesterday to check. You said you had a new phone. No, I didn't. Oh, you didn't do that? No, I didn't do that. Oh, okay. They got to reverse it. But hopefully you caught it in time. So another key thing, and I tell everybody this, do not use your personal email address or really any email address that you've been using for all kinds of other stuff. If you're going to play the crypto game and you log into these exchanges, you should have a separate email for your crypto stuff. If you want to get crazy, and it wouldn't be a bad idea, have a separate email for each crypto thing you do. Oh, I got a Coinbase account, email number 1. I've got a Gemini account, separate email number 2. I've got a Kraken account, separate email number 3. And you could make it easy. Coinbase, JSNIP, email, at protonmail.com. ProtonMail allows free emails. If you're not getting crazy with lots of emails coming in and out, it's free. And again, it's not Gmail. It's not Yahoo. It's not MSN. It's not deep state garbage. And again, it's a free service, so you could get that. And yeah, you could create a Coinbase email. You could create a Gemini email, and a third one, whatever. Because one of the things they mentioned in this video, the Ledger Nano hack of their database, which happened a couple years ago, was one of the largest and greatest for the hackers to ever get, because they knew everybody in this effing list, which it just had email and phone number and I think name, didn't have any other information. And then everybody can send you the phishing fake emails. Hey, this is Ledger Nano. You need to update your hardware immediately. There's a known hack. Your coins could be lost. Please click here to update it. Oh no, I do have a Ledger. Of course you do. And they know you do because they've got your email out of the database hack. And they think you're going to click that link without really watching what pops up and what address comes in. And it's like, ledger update something.com. That's not the real Ledger website. Average person doesn't know, doesn't care, didn't look, didn't think to look. I'm scared. My funds are going to be gone. I got to click this. Okay, please re-enter your seed phrase for safety. Oh, okay. And now your coins are effing gone. But the only reason that hack helped them was because your email address was in the list. So again, that email you may have doing everything. I use it for Coinbase. I use it for my daily thing. I use it for the Kraken website. I use it for Gemini website, Ledger, Exodus thing. I use the same email for all that. Now, you could just use one separate email, again, for all your crypto stuff. And if you do, if you got hacked, we're on the hack list of the database for Ledger, you're going to get that email to your crypto address. Hey, this is my legit crypto, and that's from Ledger. So, right? But it's actually a fake phishing scam. So chances are you use that email and everything on all the other sites, they're going to now try to go to all the exchanges that have crypto on them and try your email address there and your password that they may have from some database leak. So it is crazy to have to create a single email for every single crypto thing you do. But if you have it, again, separately, even just one email from Proton Mail that you did all your crypto stuff, that's better than having a regular Gmail and get SIM swapped and then they can change your password and just completely clean you out. So it's just interesting about how sophisticated things get these days. And it's just getting worse and worse and worse because the economy everywhere is sucking. People are struggling, and even good people will turn bad. And I tell you this with knowledge from many years ago. There was a guy named Fairfile, is what he called himself, and he was from Argentina. And he said when the collapse happened, the dollar, it went flip-flop with the US dollar like 3-1 overnight. It was crazy. And people, he goes, I'm up on a couple-story building downtown watching. This is in his country. He said, I saw people in suits and ties. Business people down there rioting and stealing and doing shit with the rest of the people. Just like that. Now, I would snap with my right. That's my strong hand. But I can't, because I can't bend my thumb. Ooh. Dang. Easy. Easy, Snip. Well, that was not a good, for the old middle finger, actually. She didn't like that. I was just doing a little baby one just for fun. And that's actually the worst, I think I mentioned this, of all the digits over here. Oh, yeah, better, yeah. That little girl's still healing. Better take that easy. So, my mom calls me yesterday. I got to go to the bank tomorrow. Like, somebody hacked my account, my card. Goes to the bank today. There were 5 people in front of me. All got hacked. And it looked like it all came from France. Whoever was doing this. So there's 5 people in front of you at your bank branch that you're standing in line in with the same problem. Their cards got hacked. So again, one of these documentaries where they show these guys living off of that, and they say we don't care, we don't have any remorse because the banks have insurance and they get paid. Your account, you get the money back. So it's not like we're stealing directly from the person. So F it, we're basically stealing from the bank, so we don't care. And this is that. I think it was that Tommy G guy was doing a little tour with that group, and they basically showed him everything. He goes, "Yeah, we'll have people that work like at a fast food restaurant, and we'll give them one of these swipers, and they'll just have it down by their register. So when a customer comes through the drive-through or whatever, they hand them their card, they swipe it once to actually pay, and then they move over to our little swiper and they swipe it, and then as soon as they swipe it, we got all the details." And then they hand the person the card back. So they paid for their food, and then we got this card swipe on the second swipe because on the second swiper next to them, and they get paid. They pay these people extra money to do that. And so that's one way to get it. The other way, of course, at the gas stations, they put in a little device inside. They have to open the door behind the credit card swiper at the gas pump, put a little swiper in there, and then when you swipe your card, it's going through the original one plus theirs. And they're both reading your card. One of them's going to take your money to pay for gas. The other one's going to somewhere, right? They'll download it because it has some kind of, I think it has a remote Wi-Fi signal or something that it can transfer back to their laptop or whatever. Some of them might even have a cell signal that just send it right away. So that's one. So it's like, oh, well, always go inside and pay at the gas station. All right. So you go inside and stand in line. I don't know how much gas I need. We'll hold the card, you come back and pay. Okay, what a pain in the effing ass. Did I ever tell you? Ooh, YouTube subscribers, I love the way of my Tesla. Ooh, baby, I love the way of not having to ever stop at a effing gas station. I come home and my gas station's here. I plug in the wall when I park at the effing garage. What are lithium batteries? We sweatshop. Like everything else. We have endless oil. I mean, Some say, well, it rebuilds itself. Some say it doesn't. Fossil fuels, man. The fossils, man. Dinosaur bones made that. Well, how can we still find dinosaur bones? Well, I don't know. Did it all turn to fossil fuel? No. Everything's a scam. Everything is a sweatshop. Everything is child labor. It comes from everything over there, overseas, Africa, China. Yep. If we could just get the battery technology figured out better than lithium or anything, you know, that would be incredible. Like, again, if we could put up Tesla power coils across the globe that feed power, they are stationary, doesn't really cost anything. You know, we can power them with whatever new technology we have. No need for batteries. They're just a constant supply of electricity. You don't need to have a battery at all, as a matter of fact. You just go. You know, again, technology. But after driving an electric car, remember, I started off with the Nissan Leaf, which I gave my dad. I can only do 80-something miles. Got him a newer one not too long ago. It does 125 miles. And then I got the Tesla. You know, I got the Tesla Model S 2015, first one. Then I got a I got rid of that. Got a 2022 Model 3 Performance. Same basic technology, you know. Incredible acceleration. I don't need to do too. Like, I have a note this week because I just bought some tires on Amazon. I bought tires for that car, all 4 tires on Amazon, for like $368 or $386, something ridiculous. All 4 tires, performance tires. Shipping to me, they'll be here, I think, on Tuesday or Wednesday. And then I'll go down the street to the tire shop. Hey, can you mount and balance these? Yeah, okay, thanks. Which is fantastic. Bought them on Amazon, by the way. I was shocked at how cheap that was. I can't believe it. Bunch of purchases, you know, 4.5-star review. I'm like, shit, you know, sounds good to me. That's the only maintenance I've needed to do in this car. 30-something thousand miles later. That's a little early for tires in some cars, but whatever. It's a performance car, performance tires. That's what happens. So you're telling me you've only had to put $300 whatever so far? Yeah, that's right. And plus whatever they're going to charge me to mount and balance the tires. Another, you know, $75 or $80, whatever, I don't know. Yep, that's it for the maintenance. No fuel filter, air filter, spark plug. I got a misfire, my check engine light, which is all bullshit emissions crap related. All this shit they got to shove on this cars and engines and oxygen sensors and catalytic converter. Now they're sawing my fucking catalytic converter off because they're getting money. The criminals are sawing my shit off in my yard. What are you going to saw off on a Tesla? Nothing. Because there ain't none of that bullshit on a Tesla. Don't knock it until you've tried it, my friends. And on that note, just again, think about all these security measures I've told you about. And the best thing you can do, whenever you get any email from anything crypto related, delete the fucking thing. Because there's no way, no how your shit is at risk of being taken right away. It's just not. So, delete the damn thing. And if you don't know, you're unsure, ask somebody that you know knows crypto. Is this email legit? You know, if they don't know, you could ask me. But in that case, you better join my damn Patreon and ask me, because I'm not here taking damn emails all the time to answer these questions. You know, I got time, you know, my time is worth money too, right? Time is money. And I don't want, you know, all the information I've given out over the years, you should know by now. But there's so many scams, you just, oh, there's a new one. Here's a new, oh, here's what they're doing now. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, nothing's safe. There's scams for everything. Billions of dollars in scams. And one of the shows was like, yeah, this last year was like, you know, I forgot the numbers, like $26 billion in these overseas scam centers. What? Yeah, that's how many people they cleaned out, credit cards, all of it, you know, all these things they do. Yep, 26 billion. It was like a huge number. It was enormous. And, you know, again, it's like, well, blockchain can fix some of this, but not all of it. So it's just, you know, again, this is what happens in a effing depression. People are suffering and struggling, and don't tell me for, you know, I would do that. I haven't got morals. You say that when your kid's starving, when they're about to come repossess your effing cars and house. You'll do what you have to do to survive also. You know, not to say that it's right, but it's like if the world was right, we wouldn't have to do this. But we have criminals running the world, so you now have to operate like a criminal because you're under the criminal system of them. So it's like, again, the immoral world and you're moral. How do you even survive being moral in an immoral world? It's extremely difficult, if not impossible for most people. You got to be at least a little immoral at times, right, to survive. You know, it's just ridiculous. So again, it's like, you know, what do you expect? So anyways, on that note, take care.